man, you come round here often? Yeah, me too, yeah. I mean, this kind of is the best channel out there, right? See what I did there? I started a conversation. It was smooth, it was easy, it's confident. I'm Anton from Warhorse Training, you're the beautiful people listening, and today I'm here to talk about how to start a conversation. So, like I said, conversations, this is a skill. You want to feel like a superpower. It's like a superpower. Feel like a superhero. You know, most people don't know how to start conversations. If any of you guys out there that know me, you know that I love to talk. You know that I can start a conversation, talk with absolutely anyone about anything. I can talk to friends, talk to new people, meet people in the street, become friends, talk to family. You know, there's sexy beans out there that, you know, you want to talk to and be a little bit more confident about. I'm going to teach you guys a couple of tips on how you can get that conversation ball rolling. So what I like to do is random start conversations. Just completely random. You know, like I'll bump into someone downtown and I'll just be like, hey, where's the best place to get Chinese from around here? The fact of the matter is, everybody loves fast food, right? Chinese food, pizza, doesn't matter. Everybody loves fast food. Whether they're bodybuilding, training, their cheat day will be a fast food meal. You know, whether they're going out with their friends, it will be a fast food meal. Fact is, fast food is everywhere and people have their favourite. So asking them a simple question like, where is the best, fill in the blank, around here? Yeah, best Chinese around here. I love Chinese food, I'm not going to lie. Open a conversation. You know, if they don't like Chinese, they'll probably go, well, actually, yeah, not too keen on Chinese, but there's a banging pizza place around the corner. Sorted. Conversation started. Fact of the matter is, guys, when it comes to conversation starting, you don't have to have the gift of the gab like me. You've just got to know how to smoothly enter a conversation. As I said before, fast food is a good key. I mean, I would personally stay away from pizza, stay away from anything that is, you know, franchise orientated, because, I mean, picture this. You turn around to him and say, hey, how you doing? Sorry to disturb you. I don't suppose you know where the best pizza place is around here. Love pizza. Right? Start a conversation. They might be inclined to go, well, actually, have you ever heard of this company called Domino's or Pizza Hut? Yeah, they're pretty much everywhere. Just go to one of those. Right, you're going to get shut down. Yeah, they might love pizza, but stick to something that could be a little bit more personal. You know, speak to someone randomly and just be like, yeah, guys, I don't suppose you know where the best all-you-can-eat restaurant is? Love Chinese, love Brazilian, love Indian. What do you prefer? And where's good to go? I'm not from around here. I mean, you can tell I'm not from around this neck of the woods. Right? It opens that conversation. They will tell you, yeah, oh God, Rio's around the corner. Absolutely love it. Brought my family there last week. This is the food. This is what it's like. Passion, 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 passion. Spark that conversation. You can then lead on from there with that person that you think you're never going to approach. You know, that sexy bean that you're trying to get interest in, or maybe you're just trying to make friends in a new area. Now, everybody has their favourite fast food restaurant. Fact. And also, everybody's an expert in fast food. Don't know how this happens, but they are. You ask them what their favourite place is for Chinese, they become an expert. This is the best place. Stay away from there. Damn, that's bad. Had a really bad experience. Okay? They become public reviewers. It's easy to start a conversation on that platform. Starting a conversation. So, one other tip I use to start a conversation with someone either that I don't know or someone that I want to know in a new job, on a platform when we're out on night out, when we are trying to find someone that we're interested in, etc, etc, etc. Find something common. Now, really important when you find something common, find something that's a common trait that is personal, that is a choice. Not something that is just bland and just something like, yeah, I really like the colour of your eyes. I've got blue eyes too. Yeah, okay, you sound like a creepy person. Right, okay, so picture this. I'm wearing a shirt. I'm in a business environment. Bump into someone. Damn, that shirt looks tailored. Where'd you get that from? I'm itching to get a shirt that fits the right length, you know, that's tailored down the middle, etc. Obviously, I'm an abnormal size. That looks banging on you. Where'd you get it from? Where did you choose to purchase that garment? Okay, you've got yourself that conversation. It's a choice they made. It might not be the best example, but clothes are really good. We choose to buy clothes. We choose to have that fashion look that we want. Okay, so it's a good way to spark a conversation up. The other thing is beard. Okay, beard. It is a choice. You don't have to have one. You know, I've got one, little tiny one. Grooming, you know, I use certain grooming tools, etc. You know, trying to make and build a rapport with someone. What about turning around and saying, look, I know this sounds a little bit bonkers, but you have a banging beard. Okay? Now, as a fellow beard man, I can appreciate when someone has put some effort into the way their beard looks. Now, I'm not going to go too much on about this, but what tool do you use to groom? Is it something like Remington? Is it a wall? I use wall at the moment, you know, just groom on the side, 2.5, go down to 3, 4 at the bottom, try and give me more of a defined chin, etc., etc. What do you use? Right, starts that conversation. Guarantee, a guy with a beard loves his beard. If he shaves his beard off, he's a lost young man. Normally looks about 6. Start that conversation. Moving on. So one of the other things that you can start a conversation with, we live in a time where phones are everywhere. Absolutely everywhere. God, everywhere I go, it actually frustrates me, to be honest. Why don't people love the atmosphere around? But I'll leave that for a separate video. But the fact of the matter is, everybody has their phone out. They're pondering around on the phone on the bus. They're walking down the street on the phone, probably stepping in dog mucks. They're not even looking where they're going. Okay, conversation starter. Everyone has a phone. Everyone has it out. Everyone has an opinion on a phone. Stop someone. Hey, sorry to interrupt. Can't help but notice you're playing around on your phone. I'm due an upgrade. I'm really not happy with my phone. Whatever the scenario is, you know, I'm really not happy with my phone. What phone do you have? What phone do you think is best out there for a reasonable price? I prefer Android, I prefer Apple, blah, 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 blah. Conversation starter. Get that ball rolling. Great tip. Great tip. Another top tip. I mean, obviously I work in retail. There's other environments out there where we work weekends. So weekends don't mean anything to us. They're just a day in a week. But for most people, weekends are a sacred point in their life. They work their Monday to Friday jobs, waiting for that weekend to do something special, be it with family, be it with friends, etc., etc. Build a rapport based on weekends. Speak to someone. Hey, really sorry, man. I finally got this weekend off. I know I don't know you, but you got any plans for this weekend? That's a great conversation starter. You know, something like, what did you do last weekend? Okay, people love to talk about the weekends. It's normally been a good experience. If it's been a bad experience and they've had to go back to work, they're obviously hating the fact they're going back to work. So it opens a conversation avenue. Top tip, I would say, is Monday to Tuesday, talk about last weekend. And Thursday and Friday, talk about this weekend coming. So if it's a Friday, you got any plans for this weekend? You know, it's coming up soon. If you're talking about, you know, a Monday, Tuesday, it'd be a conversation along the lines of, so what did you do last weekend? Another tip is just to practice. Just practice with people. Practice with people you know. Practice with people you feel comfortable with. Practice with those sexy beings that you're normally not going to confront. Practice things like, where's the newest fast food, what do you like, etc., blah, 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 blah. I love this. Practice the phone conversation. When you're in a queue, when you're shopping, you know, people aren't going to be running away from you in a queue. You know, they'll be more inclined to talk. The other thing is people watch. Now, don't be creepy about this, because, I mean, we all know those people that just people watch, and you look at them and go, I feel a little bit awkward with you being here. So people watch, but be conscious that they do notice. But watch what they do, watch what they look at, and react accordingly. If they're playing with their hair, you know, talk about their hair. They're clearly playing with it because it's something that they are conscious about. If they're continuously looking down at their trousers and being like, oh, God damn it, you know, make a comment. Nice trousers, dude. Okay, if they're watching time go by in a queue and they're just looking at their watch, 2 conversations there. 2 conversations. Right off the platform. Damn, that's a nice watch. Where'd you get that from? What make is that? I'm currently wearing a Shark watch. You know, fairly cheap, fairly good. You know, big face, that's how I like it, etc., etc. Conversation. Okay? The other part is, you're in a queue. They're looking at the time. They clearly got somewhere to be. Make a comment. Yeah, I can see you looking at the time. This queue is taking forever. I've never known the service be this slow. where you got to rush off to. Right? Fact of the matter is you've acknowledged their pain, but you're talking about where they're going to rush off to, which is so important and so crucial in their life at that moment in time that they're going to open a conversation to you. Now the other thing is, compliment them. Now don't be creepy, like I said about the eyes content. Compliment them on choices, not things that are standard. You know, it's just simple. Everybody loves a compliment. I love a compliment, you love a compliment. Fact. So next time you see that sexy bean in the street, you're going to go up to them. You're going to be like, hey, sorry to disturb you. Where is the best Chinese place in this area? Like, comment and subscribe on YouTube and Facebook to Warhorse Training. And tune into the next video, guys. Take care now. Hey man, how you doing? Do you come around here often? Yeah, me too. I mean, this kind of is the best channel out there, right? Anyway, see what I did there? Started a conversation. Smooth, easy, confident.